What's up YouTube, Laughing Pikachu here, welcome back to another video, and in today's video we are opening up 3 of the new Sun and Moon Strengthening Expansion Pack booster boxes. In these boxes you get 20 packs each, so that means a total of 60 of these fantastic new Pokemon booster packs. I am so excited about this. Japanese sets are always some of the most fun cards to open. Let's just get into them. Okay guys, I have literally mixed up these packs in every single which way possible for the past 30 minutes. I don't know what it is about holding just a large amount of packs in my hands, but it is literally the greatest feeling ever. But I just want to take a minute right now and mention that this is actually a pack battle against Curious Cleffa TCG. This person does a lot of openings. They've done case openings and just a lot of large openings that I'm sure you guys will enjoy. And they also are going to be doing a lot of Sun and Moon coverage and stuff like that. So if you'd like to go check out their channel, I will leave a link in the description, and I'll also be leaving a link to their video in the description as well. But yeah, it's going to be a viewer's choice battle, and they're also going to be opening up 3 booster boxes, so there's going to be plenty of coverage of this set for you guys. So if you would like to go check out their channel, again, I will leave a link in the description. Alright, so a couple of things that I want to point out. So the reason that I mixed up these packs so much is because for boxes, you're only guaranteed 1 full art per box. Or no, you aren't even... The most you can get is 1 full art per box. There you go. That's how I should have worded it. Anyways, so basically I didn't want to have the packs set up where all of the packs from one box are all together, because then once you pull 1 full art, then the rest of the packs are kind of boring. Okay, yeah, there's not going to be a full art in them, so they aren't really going to be as exciting. And so with these all mixed up, you don't really know which packs are from what box and all that stuff. So I feel like it would have been a little bit more fun that way. So far we have not been doing too great with the pulls from the set, just being quite honest. We've pulled 3 GXs, and that is it. There's a Lurantis, by the way, and that's terrible. I'm not trying to be a sore loser about this or anything, but I just want to say that in general, Japanese booster boxes do not have that sort of pull rates. On average, 4 GXs per box is on average. And, sometimes you get a hyper rare in a box, and that's an above average box, I guess you could say. And so, again, I'm not at all complaining about this. I just want to let you guys know that if you do think about picking up Japanese products and stuff, don't use the first video that you saw that I posted yesterday as a basis on whether or not you should buy them, because on average and in general, you do not get those kind of pulls. And I really do enjoy opening up Japanese products. I think they're one of the coolest products to open, especially this set right here. We got reverse foils all over the place. We pulled our second Lurantis already. Oh my gosh. But yeah, this set is gorgeous, and other sets are gorgeous as well. And I'm not trying to oversell Japanese cards or anything like that. I genuinely like them. I like them a lot. Their quality is a lot better. They're packaged nicer, and oh my gosh, here we go, guys. Incineroar GX. I've actually already pulled this in our first box, but that is quite alright. It's a beautiful card to have a duplicate of. And personally, it's actually my favorite end evolution of the 3 starters. So, but again, that's just personal preference. I guess we can scoot them up a little bit. But yeah, we just got 60 packs, by the way, sort of just jumbled up, and I'm just going to be randomly picking them from spot to spot. And so it should be fun. It should be fun. I'm going to enjoy myself with these packs, and hopefully you guys can enjoy the video as well. It's going to be sort of a chill video. Hopefully you guys are okay with that. I know that sometimes when people do large openings like this, they really power through and get through them fast. And, I'm not going to be reading off every single card or by any means. And I'm sort of going to be paging through the first couple of cards, because they're energies and they're probably cards that you've seen before. But yeah, I don't know. I just want to enjoy myself, because again, it's not every day I get to do something oh my gosh, that looks gorgeous. Holy cow, this is a Drampa EX. Or GX. Oh my gosh, I just said EX. Drampa GX. That artwork is gorgeous. Oh my gosh. I love this card. Alright, I'm definitely sticking this guy in the background. Very nice pull. There is a full art version of that, as well as a hyper rare full art version. And personally, I think Drampa is one of the coolest, of the new Pokemon. It's one of the coolest. It's really cool. Interesting. It's an interesting Pokemon, to say the least. But yeah, it is a regular type, or normal type. 2 GXs in a row! Vikavolt GX! this unfortunate, did we pull one of these? Yes, we did. We pulled one in, not from the booster box, but from the little blister thing. But still, that is quite all right. Look at that. Oh my gosh, gorgeous stuff. Gorgeous, gorgeous, gorgeous. Very nice. All right, stick that in the background. So far we've pulled 3 GXs, which is pretty good. Definitely, like, we've only opened, what, less than 20 packs, and we're already doing better than our first box. So that's a good sign, guys. That's a good sign. I'm hoping that we pull 2 full arts out of these. That would be, 2 full arts out of, what, 3 boxes? So I feel like that's something we definitely, a very possible thing to happen. In total, we got 5 boxes, so if we pull 3 full arts out of the 5 boxes, I think that, in my opinion, I will be happy with that. But in general, the full arts are running 1 in every, like, you have a 75% chance of pulling a full art. Oh my gosh, we pulled another one. Decidueye GX. Wait, was that just 3 in a row? Or did we open up a pack in between Vikavolt and this guy, in the Decidueye? I can't remember, but we are just on a hot streak right now. We have pulled quite a few GXs in the past couple of packs, and that is fantastic. That's just absolutely crazy. But yeah, we'll do the card trick, and we can see what we get out of this pack. We got Fairy Energy, Sandcastle. Sandcastle's my favorite one. He has a name, but for some reason, I just can't stop calling him a Sandcastle. He looks like a Sandcastle, and I think a lot of these Pokemon are actually based off of, like, sandcastles or objects, and some of them are actually based off of, like, actual animals as well, and I think that's kind of interesting how, like, even though this Pokemon world is supposed to be, like, some sort of, like, made-up world that doesn't actually exist, it's also sort of, in many ways, still related to, like, this world that we live in. It takes things from, actual living creatures in this planet, and I think that's interesting, and that just got really weird, and just, anyways, I'll stop talking about that. But yeah, I forgot to mention this in a previous video, but as far as the GXs and full arts that you can pull, I mentioned that there were 17 total. As far as the most expensive one, I think it's probably going to be the DCE Full Art, Double Kodos Energy, but there's other expensive ones as well. The Rare Candy is probably going to be very expensive. I definitely love the artwork on that card, but I think the card that I want the most is like a Hyper Rare. Any of the Hyper Rare Full Arts are going to be very hard to pull. Oh, look at that! That is gorgeous! Oh man, I love the foil pattern on this. I can't get over that. Here we have a Primarina GX. Very nice. Gorgeous, gorgeous stuff. Alright, so far we've pulled, what, 6 GXs? This is not working too well with the packs and everything. I might have to reorganize how we have everything organized in the back. But we'll do that in a second. Oh my gosh, I just knocked over a stack of cards. You guys can't see it though, which is good. You can't see my failures. Anyways, we have Psychic Energy, Rowlet, oh my gosh, look at that Enhanced Hammer. And then we have an Absol. I love the artwork on this, by the way. It's freaking gorgeous. They did a fantastic job with it, for sure, for sure. Alright, this is going to be a very long opening. Should I, you know what, I'm thinking about speeding up the, like, snipping through all the packs at the bottom. We'll open up a couple more. The next time we pull a GX, after that, I will do a quick little time lapse and cut open all the bottom so that we can get through them a little bit faster. And yeah, alright. Look at that Charger Bug. When are we getting an EX or GX form of that? Oh, by the way, guys, since this is a bit of a longer opening, I'm going to be doing some discussions, asking you guys some questions about some things. So the first thing that I want to get your opinions on is, what are your thoughts on, like, the new GXs? Like, do you like them? Like, I know some people really like them, and I know some people really hate them, and so I thought it would just be interesting to see what your opinions are. Oh, and the other thing that I wanted to talk about is the next live stream. No promises this time, but I think we might try and do a live stream this Friday. That's what I'm shooting for. I need to, so like last time, if you checked out the last live stream, there was, I don't know, it was okay. There was a bit of a lag. It wasn't, the first time we did the stream in like 2 parts. So the first part of the stream, there was a terrible lag, and so ultimately I decided to switch over to Google Hangouts and do it through there. And the lag was a little bit better when we moved over to Google Hangouts. And so I don't know. Right now I have downloaded OBS. Originally, when I recorded the first part of the live stream, it was actually done on OBS, and that's where we had the terrible lag. Oh, we pulled it, guys! Sylveon GX. Oh my goodness, that is gorgeous. This is the card that I want. Like, of all the GXs, this is my favorite one right here. And oh my gosh, it looks so much better in person. Like, it is just everything you could possibly want. So I believe we have pulled, yeah, have we pulled all of the GXs now? I'm trying to think. I forgot what we pulled because we pulled so much stuff. I think we're still missing the Toxapex GX. I do believe. Hold up, I got the pulls right here. Let's see. Yeah. Oh no, we pulled Toxapex. These are from previous boxes, by the way. We pulled Toxapex. We pulled Vikavolt. We pulled the Drampa. I think we pulled all of them. I do believe we have pulled all of the GX cards in this set. That's awesome. All right, so that's a good sign. So it took what, roughly 2 boxes to get a full set, or at least a full common through GX set, so that's not bad. Obviously, the full arts are going to be very hard to pull. I know that there's people who are collecting the entire set, such as like Wake, Run, Collapse. He's going to try and get the entire set, and that is going to be a pain in the butt. So I feel for him, because he gets my respect for that, because that is not something simple to do, for sure. Anyways, let's go through these. Awesome stuff, awesome stuff. We have... Actually, I actually have no idea how many packs we have left. I'm assuming we have, I don't know, it looks like maybe, not quite 40, maybe like 35 packs left. I'll do a count when we get closer to finishing them off, but this is awesome. This has been really incredible. Opening up packs is always, I don't know what it is about them. They're just, it's one of the most incredible feelings ever. Because when you're opening the packs, you have no idea what you're going to get, and so sometimes you get the craziest of pulls, and sometimes you get Alolan Raticates, and that's okay, because Alolan Pokemon are kind of awesome, you know? Oh, and also, so, like, the best way, when I first saw Alolan Pokemon, the first thing that I thought of in comparison were, like, Delta species cards, and, you know, obviously they have a lot of differences and stuff, but there's, like, essentially, they're Pokemon that have, like, I guess, a different style or a different version than the original. And I think that's really interesting. So, anyways, I would love to know your thoughts on Delta or Alolan Pokemon as well, because they're interesting. Oh, we got Sudowoodo, and we got a Great Ball, or a Great Ball. Oh my, that is not a Great Ball. That is an Ultra Ball. My bad. My bad. All right. And by the way, guys, you do not have to, you know, you don't have to, but if you guys are interested in these GX cards, please let me know, and I can hook you up with the cards in a pretty good deal. Obviously, all of these boxes were extremely expensive. It's not every day that I get to do stuff like this, and so, yeah, pretty much everything that you see in these videos will be for sale, unless we somehow do manage to pull a full art, but so far, things have not been looking good with the full arts. I feel like we should have pulled one by now. The pull rates are, you know, 75% chance of pulling a full art. And so far, of the boxes that I've watched on YouTube, every single box that I have opened, or every single box that I have seen people open, they have pulled a full art. And so, where are the pulls, guys? Where are the pulls? But, you know what? Sometimes that happens, and that's okay. You have to be okay with that. And that's sort of the risk you have to run when you're opening up sealed products, and especially Japanese stuff. I've seen some of the greatest pull rates, and I've also seen some of the worst pull rates out of Japanese boxes. And, you know, that's what happens. That's how the cookie crumbles sometimes. And, yeah, I definitely will admit this. If we don't pull a full art out of these 5 boxes, like if we don't pull a single full art, I am definitely going to be disappointed, because, you know, we have a 75% chance of pulling a full art. Like, we should be getting, like, what, 4 or 3 full arts out of these boxes, and so far we haven't pulled a single one, and we're already almost finished with another box. Like, what, we probably have, like, 20-ish packs left now at this point. Like, this is not a good sign, guys. Sorry, I, like, tried to get organized, and I just made a mess. Let me stick these back up again. Let me stick these right here. Alright, there we go. And I did not tamper with the pack. I just realized that I just totally took that off camera. I apologize about that. Anyways, here we have a Steel Energy. Oh my gosh, look at that Eevee. Beautiful stuff. Oh, we've got another Vikavolt GX card. That is very nice, actually. Personally, of all the GXs, I think the most expensive one Actually, I have no idea what's most expensive here. Let me flip these this way so I can cut them a little bit easier. Yeah, I'm not entirely sure what's the most expensive GX from this set, actually. I would assume it's probably going to be, like, Sylveon, maybe? Actually, I don't know. Let me know. What are your thoughts? Like, which one do you think is the most expensive? Because I'm not sure that there's, like, actually a right answer for this sort of stuff. A lot of the prices are based off of, like, eBay and stuff, but there's so many different sellers, and there's so many different, you know, there's, like, free shipping or no free shipping, and eBay is a tricky place to sell stuff. It's, very sneaky sometimes. But anyways, so yeah, with that being said, it's sort of hard to determine what's the most expensive and what's the least expensive, because you don't have, like, websites such as Troll and Toad, which are, like, selling, like, you know, every single card you can think of in the set. Like, Troll and Toad doesn't carry Japanese stuff, and so it's really hard to price these things, to be honest. But I would assume that most of these cards would be based off of popularity and a little bit less off of, like, playability, especially when it comes to pricing in the United States, because we can't really play these competitively. But still, it's interesting to see all this stuff, and, well, frankly, you don't really know what cards are worth, and a lot of times, whenever you buy stuff, it's just whatever the seller wants to place it at. But anyways, I don't know where I was going with that. We are slowly but surely working our way through these packs. Guys, this is not looking good. I'm, like, actually concerned right now. We have opened up, this is probably, like, equivalent to our 4th box right here. We probably have, like, 20-ish packs left. So we've basically opened up 3 boxes. We've opened up 3 blister packs as well. We have not pulled a single full art. That's very concerning. Very, very concerning. The pull rates of this set are not that bad. They shouldn't be, at least. So, I know that these packs aren't weighed or anything, because I got them from a very reputable website, Ami. And, you know, you can't even weigh a booster box anyways. Like, I don't even think that's possible. So I guess we just got some bad luck, but that's extremely concerning. I'm not gonna lie. This is, I got these boxes, and I got this set in wanting to pull full arts. You know, I collect full arts, and I've never really, I'm not planning on collecting the GXs, as beautiful as they are. I simply can't afford to collect GXs at this time, and so the only thing that I'm going to be collecting is the full arts. And the fact that I'm going to be opening up 5 boxes, and I haven't pulled a single one yet, that's actually extremely disappointing. I'm not going to lie at all. That's very scary. Anyways, here's this pack. We're just going to make the most of it. That's all you can do at this point. That's all you can do. Here we have a Torcat. Oh my gosh, God, what did I just say? Oh my gosh. Oh, that is fantastic. We did it. Thank goodness. That is a gorgeous card, too. Vikavolt GX Full Art. Oh my gosh, look at the holo pattern on that. Oh my gosh. Guys, this is literally the greatest feeling ever. Oh, I was so concerned, too. Like, I was literally just talking about how concerned I was about, you know, not getting the greatest of pulls. We hadn't pulled any full arts from the set. And here it is, guys. Our very first full art. Vikavolt GX Full Art. Gorgeous card. Oh my gosh. I love it. Beautiful, beautiful stuff. I'm happy now. I'm happy. Obviously, if we only pull 1 full art out of, the 3 boxes of this video, definitely still going to be below average, but I'm just happy that we pulled something, because we were definitely not guaranteed anything at all, so that is awesome. That's very, very, comforting. Here we have a Solgaleo GX, or not a GX, Solgaleo reverse foil. Oh, by the way, guys, like, I would love to hear your thoughts on, like, in this set, how we have, like, GX, or reverse foil cards in, like, every single pack. Like, do you think it's too much? Does it sort of, like, reduce the value of GX card, or, I keep saying GX cards, I mean reverse foil cards. Does it, like, you know, eliminate the value associated with reverse foils, like, and, I don't know, does it take away from the set, or do you think you like it? I'd love to hear your thoughts on this, because I'm not sure that there's really a right or wrong answer for this sort of thing. Like, it's just, people have different opinions, and that's what it is. And one thing that I would like to say about the set is I do not like how they did not include holo cards. Like, I would have liked to have seen some holo cards in this set, because, you know, basically, since they didn't include holos, all you get per box is, like, what, 3 to 4 GXs, maybe a full art, and, like, that's it. And there's no holos. The reverse foils, you know, they're cool, but you're pretty much guaranteed them in every single pack, and so, you know, those aren't worth a whole lot, and so there's not a whole lot of, like, highlighting awesome pulls. There's just GXs, and those run, like, 4 per box, and, like, that's it. That's all you get. And so I feel like even though holos aren't worth, like, a crazy amount, there's something nice to sort of, you know, in previous sets we used to see, like, Japanese holo cards, 1 in every 2 packs, and then, like, that was the thing about Japanese stuff. Like, you would just pull cool stuff left and right, and that's what made the sets fun to open. And so even though you would only get, like, GXs, you know, 3 or 4 per box, it was still interesting to watch because there were holos pulled, like, left and right, and I don't know, I thought that was really interesting, and they sort of got rid of them in this set, and I'm personally not a huge fan of it, but I can see how some people would like that. I don't know, so I love to hear your thoughts. Let's see, how many packs do we have left? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 packs left. This is scary, guys. We will stick them right here, and let's just enjoy these things. So far, I will look at the polls after we open up this pack. I will quickly count how many GXs we will be getting, or we hopefully will get, because, yeah. So anyways, we'll open this pack up. Alright, let's look at this real quick. So, we have 1, 2, 3, 4, and then 1, 2, 3. Sorry about that, guys. The camera cut off. But anyways, like I was saying, we have 4, and then we also have 4 here, so I mean, technically, we should be getting, like, another 4 GXs if we got all 4 GX boxes, or if we got 3, even if we only got 3 GX boxes, which is below average, we still should be getting at least 1 more GX. So, hopefully we get some nice cards out of these last couple of packs. I did already cut into this one. I totally messed up. The camera stopped recording and I didn't notice. But anyways, we can quickly go through this one. I actually am not sure what we get. Hopefully we don't pull anything good. Yeah, we didn't. We just got a Muddale, I believe is the name of that Pokemon. Alright, so we only have a couple of packs left, which is actually extremely concerning, but hopefully it will all end up working out. But anyways, let's open up this pack here. We got a Fire Energy, Litten. Oh my gosh, look at these guys. Look at these guys. Alright, I'm gonna stop saying the names, and for some reason, in the boxes that I got, the packs were, like, weirdly bent. Usually, the Japanese products are pretty good about, like, keeping all the packs all neat and orderly, but they were all over the place. It was strange. Anyways, we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 packs left. Alright, guys, I'm actually nervous right now. I've never been nervous about Pokemon cards before. We got another one, Sylveon GX. Alright, so I will take it, guys. I will take it. It is not the full art that I was hoping for, but it is okay. We did pull something, so that's a good sign. That's a good sign. Alright, so right now, this is what would be equivalent to, what, 3 GXs per box, which is very below average, actually, because I've seen a lot of boxes, you pretty much get 4 GXs, but well, there you go, guys. So, we have 3 packs left. Even if we pulled 3 GXs out of all of these boxes, or out of these last 3 packs, we would still be below average, because we would have, what, 4... Actually, no, we would be right on average if we pulled 3 GXs out of these last 3 packs. But the chances of that happening, very slim. But, you know what, we're just gonna make the most of it, because that's okay. It happens. Alright, so, we did not get anything good out of that pack. We do have 2 packs left. Let's see. Can we pull another GX? Hopefully another full art. I don't know, guys. I don't know. Alright, let's make sure not to spoil anything. Here we go. We have a Fire Energy. We have a Litten. I'm not even going to say the names. I'm going to mess them up. Alright, guys. Final pack. Can we get anything good? Come on. Where's that double colorless energy full art? That would be awesome. Alright, we'll pop these guys open. Let's see if we can get anything else out of our final pack for this box, or for these boxes. Let's see. Alright, so we have a Steel Energy, that's a Passimian, I think. This is a Torracat, and oh my gosh, guys. This is the last card. Oh, wow, oh, that's rough. That is very rough. Alright, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 8 GXs and a full art. So in total, we got 9 GXs, so 3 GXs per box. Definitely not the greatest of luck with these boxes. I'm not gonna lie, guys. That's actually kind of disappointing. But that's okay, guys. So, here's a quick little recap of all the GX pulls that we got. The GX artworks are fantastic. That's for sure. And then here we have the highlight of this video, the GX full art card of Vikavolt. Gorgeous, gorgeous box. Or, gorgeous card. And yeah, well, that was it. Again, they're nice pulls. I can't complain about that. They're gorgeous cards. And that's what happens sometimes. That's what happens. But anyways, thank you guys so much for watching, and I will catch you guys in the next one. Bye, guys.